Okay, everybody, welcome back. I found another top. Now, this one is a top 25. This one comes to us from Pop Matters, and this one is the top 25 best progressive rock albums. Now, this one is the editor's note. Now, this one is 2015, so it's a little bit older. Let's keep that in mind, a little bit older. This one is by Sean Murphy, and even says this list was researched and curated by Sean Murphy. So another one that is only one. Interesting. So yeah, you are not going to agree with this list, and I'm not either. Interesting. Okay, guarantee you are not going to, and I'm not either. That's a really interesting way of starting this all off. So we're going to kind of skip this preamble, get to the good stuff, get to the meat and potatoes. Okay, so predictions. I already see Lark's Tongue and Aspect number 25, so let's move that on up a little bit more. Let's put that down so you can see that. So, I don't know this list as well as the other two. There wasn't too much kind of feelings within this one. I hope to see a little bit more in the post-70s era. Hoping for a little bit more. We won't have a whole lot of like variety on this one, I feel, because we're dealing with the 25 rather than the 50. So let's see. Also, let's see here. Top 3. Now, the last two that we've done both had In the Court of the Crimson King at number 2, Close to the Edge at number 1. I'm going to say here and now that's going to be reversed. I am just predicting out of nowhere. I haven't seen this yet. I think that In the Court of the Crimson King will be number 1. I think that Close to the Edge will be number 2. I'm going to just take a stab in the dark and say that Dark Side of the Moon is going to be in the top 5, and Thick as a Brick is going to be in the top 10. Those are going to be the predictions for this one. Let's see how close I am. So, Lark's Tongue and Aspect part is fine. Not my favorite of King Crimson. Number 24. Okay, we have Fragile. Very interesting at number 24. I would agree to that. I mean, they're probably most accessible ones out of that. Pink Floyd's The Wall at number 23. Now, we haven't had a Pink Floyd's The Wall on any of the lists. This is the first time that we've had it. Although, on pretty much all of them, Genesis's Lamb Lies Down on Broadway has been on each of theirs. So we're going to see if that stays. But this is the first one with Pink Floyd's The Wall. Okay, very interesting. Rush's 2112 at number 22. Okay. And Emerson, Lake and Palmer's Tarkus, number 21. Yeah, so far, fairly good. Number 20 is Gentle Giant Octopus. Yeah, and Vandergraaf Generator at number 19. Okay, so far we're seeing a lot of stuff from the 70s. Nothing really out of the 70s yet. We got Foxtrot at number 18. And Jethro Tull's A Passion Play. The first time we've seen this one on a list. Very interesting. I would agree to that. I actually enjoy Passion Play a little bit more than Thick as a Brick. I think that it has better single points. Although I will agree that... so this is how I always kind of differentiate Passion Play with Thick as a Brick. Thick as a Brick is better as a singular song. But Passion Play is better as an album because of the different vignettes that we have throughout. That's kind of how I justify it. Okay, 16, The Snow Goose. So far, so good. Yeah, liking that. Number 15 is the Yes album. Okay, also okay. That's also okay. That's okay. Number 14, one of my favorite Pink Floyd tracks of the Animals. Very good to see Animals back on this list. And 13, King Crimson's Discipline. Not my favorite. You guys know that's not my favorite, but there you go. Number 12, my favorite Rush album of Hemispheres. And I could agree to that. Okay. Here we go. The Lamb. Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. Again, that's 4 for 4 for the Lamb. It's 4 for 4 for the Lamb. Good to see it on here as well. Number 10, Jethro Tull's Aqualung. Sure. Okay. Okay, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. The debut. This one as well wasn't on the other 3 ones so far. So this is the first time we've seen it. Very interesting. Okay, number 8, Wish You Were Here. I missed it by being just that much because I thought I said that Wish You Were Here is going to be in the top 5, and it wasn't. Although, we'll see if Thick as a Brick is on it. As I said, Thick as a Brick was going to be in the top 10. Yeah, King Crimson's Red. Very good to see that on here. Yep. Moving Pictures from Rush. That's fine. Okay, we're coming into the top 5, and I just made it. Yeah, Jethro Tull's Thick as a Brick, although I think I said Thick as a Brick in the top 10, so that's fine. You love to see it. Okay, here we go. Number 4, Dark Side of the Moon. Sure. Yeah, I can't really say boo to that. Okay, here we go. Top 3. Close to the edge. Okay, so number 3. So, number 2 and number 1. Selling England by the pound and In the Court of the Crimson King. As much as I love Selling England by the pound, I would be shocked to see it at number 1. So, I'm going to say Selling England by the pound is number 2. Court of the Crimson King is number 1. Let's see it. Oh, I called it. Genesis, Selling by the pound, number 2, number 1 in the Court of the Crimson King. I called it. Okay. Nothing outside of the 70s on this list. I am shocked. To see nothing outside the 70s. There was no, at least from my recollection, nothing from Zool. Nothing from the Italian side of Prague. And, that's, there was also, this was the first one that didn't have Kansas's Left Overtures, because all the other ones seem to have it. Didn't see Tubular Bells or anything from Mike Oldfield on this one as well. So, yeah, lots of stuff left off of this one, but that does come as an inherited issue based on just it being a top 25 rather than a top 50. But yeah, that's a spicy list. Definitely some issues with it, but yeah, overall, still pretty good. You had all the staples there, and the placements made more or less sense. So that's what I've got for you guys on this one. So yeah, I think maybe I'll do one more, and I think I'll retire this segment. But I've been having fun with it. I hope you guys have as well. Let me know of your favorite prog albums down below. And yeah, let's keep this fun train going. So thank you all so much for watching. As always, you guys are definitely the best. And until next time, notes out.